Hey guys, Orly here, founder of LifeVestInside. And I want to thank each and every one of you for kicking off your week with me on the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly, coming at you every Monday, where I do reading from my book, Kindness Boomerang, How to Save the World and Yourself Through 365 Daily Acts. Then I give you, myself, and all of us out there an exciting kindness challenge based on the reading. For those of you that want to get a copy of the Lesson a Day book in kindness, you could pick it up on our website at LifeVestInside.com. All the proceeds go directly to the nonprofit organization. You could also check it out on our online retailers, whether it be Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, IndieBound, Target, iTunes. So check that out. You also can win a copy here, and I will be announcing a winner at the end of this video. In the very beginning of every month, I announce one winner that wins 2 copies of the book, one for themselves and one to give forward to someone else. So how do you win? It's really simple. All you need to do is engage right here on the channel. Leave your comment, your thoughts, your feedback. What was difficult for you about that act? What was really amazing about that act? And share your thoughts. At the very beginning of every month, I will select one winner. And like I mentioned, at the end of this video, I'll be announcing this past month's winner. So be sure to stay tuned. As you guys may have seen, I'm in my Dance for Kindness garb. This is the week of Dance for Kindness. I'm actually running the event here in Jerusalem on Friday, November 8th, this coming Friday. And then it's going to be taking place all around the world on Sunday, November 10th. So check that out. You have the opportunity to still sign up for a city in your location. All you need to do is go to danceforkindness.com/register. You complete the form, and when it says location, simply select from the closest location nearest you. If there isn't a location in your city, that's not a problem. You may be interested in becoming a group leader for next year, an organizer to organize the event in your city, and you can learn more about that on the website. So check it out. You still have the opportunity to take part. It is such an incredible event, and I'm really super excited. You guys can tune in on our Facebook page. I'll be posting up a Facebook Live of the event that's happening here on Friday, and there are going to be other group leaders from around the world that are going to be doing Facebook Lives of the event in their location taking place on Sunday, November 10th. So be sure to check that out. All right, jumping right into the reading. It's coming to us, for those of you that want to follow along, from November 7th. And the act goes as follows. Do you know a coworker who is out sick? Send them a get well card. All that positive energy just may be the medicine they need to make a full recovery. And the quote, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. By Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter. Reflection. Recognizing when someone is absent reassures them that their presence matters. We all want to matter. To believe that we bring something unique into the world, that by us simply showing up, we impact change and touch people. The world may have us believing that we are dispensable, and although time goes on with or without us, our actions, our interactions, and our choices leave an impression. It may be subtle, but it's there. We all may not be as fortunate as George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life, privy to a glimpse of a world without us, but be confident that although the day will go on, the difference is in the details. So this specific act really hits home for me. Now, and I want to mention this, although it says here, do you know a coworker who was out sick? You can also take this to relate to if you're a student in school and there's a friend of yours that's out sick or a teacher that's out sick. So it doesn't only have to refer to a coworker. The idea is noticing when someone isn't there. When someone that's supposed to be where you are, maybe you go, for example, each week to a class in a gym, and one of your friends that's in your gym class didn't show up that day, and you didn't hear from them that they weren't showing up. It's about taking notice to people when they're there and when they're not there. And if they're not there, to reach out and to simply ask how you're doing, or, we noticed that you weren't there today. We really missed you. It really does make us feel great. Think about a moment in your life, okay, where you were absent from something. And someone reached out to you and said, hey, we missed you today. You weren't there. Where were you? It makes us feel as though when we're not there, people notice. And that makes us feel that we matter and we have purpose in this world. For me, this specific act hits home because there was a time in my life where I felt as if I wasn't noticed, as if I was completely looked over. Back when I was 15 years old, in the very beginning of the school year, my family had a fire in my house, and overnight we lost everything. But it wasn't just a fire. It was one of those years, and I'm sure some of you out there know what I'm talking about, one of those years where everything that, could go wrong goes wrong. And when you think that it can't get worse, it does. And it wasn't just a fire. My dad had lost his business. And one thing after the next continued to go wrong. And I was always a very positive person, believing that everything happens for a reason. But it does something to you when you see your family unit break down. And so I kept my emotions and feelings hidden from my family. I kept them hidden from my friends. I mean, they're going through their own thing. At 15 years old, we're going through a lot of things. And so all these emotions just continued to be pent up within me until one day I just couldn't take it anymore. And I went to bed one night and I just didn't wake up the next morning. I fell into a state of very, very dark depression. And I wasn't in school for several months. But the thing that hurt the most, it wasn't the fire. It was the fact that not one person called. Not one person came to stop by to ask, how are you? Are you doing okay? We miss you. The school isn't the same without you. And that made me feel like, well, if I wasn't here tomorrow, would it make a difference to anyone? And I felt that the answer was no, it wouldn't. And it made me fall into a very, very dark place. All I really needed was a simple phone call, with somebody simply checking up on me. Thank God I was able to pick myself out of that depression, which is a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But I can tell you firsthand how valuable and how important it is for someone to reach out to you. So my challenge to all of you this week is to open your eyes, to notice the people around you and notice when they're not there. Simply send, whether it's sending a text message or actually picking up the phone and calling, or even popping by and saying, hey, we missed you today, where were you? It does a tremendous amount for the person that hears those words. It can lift them out of a really dark place. You don't know what is going on in another person's life. You don't. It could be that they just didn't come to school that day because they were out with one of their family members doing something for their birthday, or whatever it might be, okay? Or that they were just sick, they had a cold, and so they stayed home. But a simple gesture on our part can make a huge difference, because we all know that we would want to receive that same gesture if we were in that place. So that is my challenge to you this week. Take the time to notice people and reach out to someone that should be somewhere, but they're not. They should be at work, but they're not. They should be at school, but they're not. And let me know. I want to hear, share your feedback here, what the reaction of that person was. And how did it make you feel taking the time to make that phone call, to take a step out of your comfort zone? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the weekly Kindness Kickoff. Please join me again next Monday. Check out Dance for Kindness, register for the event, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please share the video with others that you think may really enjoy it. We also have a newsletter that goes out daily, the Daily Kind, and one that goes out monthly called the Kindness Flash. Take a moment to subscribe to our newsletter. You can check this out on the LifeVestInside website. In the top right corner, there's a button that says sign up. Click it, and there you'll have the opportunity to sign up for one or for both of the newsletters. Finally, before we end, announcing the winner of this month. And the winner for this month is Angel Wings. Congratulations. I'm so excited that you want to copy the book. Here's one of the comments that she wrote, which really touched my heart. And she wrote, hi, Orly, wonderful video. Thank you for your positivity, cheerfulness, encouragement, and inspiration. You make this world a better place. Thankful to be your friend. Have a happy day. Trust me, I feel the exact same way. I want to thank you so much for your kind words. Please do send me an email to Orly at LifeVestInside with your address, and I'll make sure to get 2 copies of the Kindness Boomerang book out to you as soon as possible. So grateful to have you guys on board for this amazing journey. I know that this past month of October, I have not been uploading the Kindness Kickoff every single week because of the craziness of Dance for Kindness. But now that Dance for Kindness is going to be this week, we're going to be heading back to our regularly scheduled program. Check out also our Catching Kindness video that just went up as part of a series that I'm hoping to release over the coming months. Check that out on our YouTube channel. And remember, guys, it's kindness that keeps the world afloat. Love you all. Mwah.